Alrighty, welcome back everybody to day 2 of Go-Go Nippon 2016, the brand new DLC for the lovely Go-Go Nippon educational series. I have David with me still from Fromholtz12. Say hi.
Yay, hi.
Yeah,
I'm here.
He's excited because let me tell you,
Completely.
we love these games. We just can't get enough
Oh,
of them.
yes.
I'm waiting for next
Yes.
year's edition.
Oh yeah. I hear it's coming out in January.
God, probably.
Be just like the soccer games that come out like
Oh.
once a month.
Well, these games are actually like,
Good.
good. Yeah. And you actually learn stuff by playing these games. Okay.
Well, you learn something from playing the soccer games. You learn how bad life can be,
You learn how much shame you probably have.
or how much you just
Don't
care
have.
about life.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyways,
Alrighty, day 2. Okay, we just woke up. It's morning. Guess I'm still a little jet lagged. I feel completely exhausted. But my time in Japan is limited, so I can't stay in bed all day. Oh no. Gotta
well,
get.
that would be the cheaper option.
That would be. That's okay. Yeah, we need whatever the cheapest. It's like, is there anywhere we can go that's free? Probably not.
You can hike up a mountain.
No,
But there may be-
no, that wasn't free at all last time we did that.
What's at the top is
That was
the hike is.
That was probably the worst day. All right,
Oh, big spender spending 12 cents.
shut up. Multiple times, I'll have you know.
Twice.
No, it was
Twice.
multiple times.
It only popped up 2 times, and you know that.
I know it did, but it was implied that there was lots of area, like lots of little donation booths up there. Doesn't matter. All right. Where will they take me today, I wonder? I bet it'll be
Taco
fun.
Mountain.
We already went to Taco Mountain.
I am aware.
First, we'll go to Tortilla Island next.
Yes.
I better wash my face and wake up.
And then after that, we'll go to Quesadilla then.
Huh? Oh my.
I think we've all seen this multiple times.
We have. Good morning. Oh my.
Achievement.
That's what I say a lot of times too, which makes it funny. Are you kidding? What are you saying, idiot?
When that achievement popped up, I just pictured George Takei just, oh my.
Oh my. I mean.
You know, Sean didn't realize that was where that came from.
Oh yeah.
I had to explain it to him.
What? Would you mind closing the door? Sorry.
We're men. We don't think that far ahead.
I'm such an idiot.
We're naked.
I know. I didn't even knock. I'm an idiot. But Makoto, as I had expected, she's got quite the figure. I mean, no.
He's gonna get that derp stare.
Yeah, that's fine. Have the body like that, she can look at me like that all day. I don't care.
I just picture you guys just sitting there in old age. She's sitting there staring at you.
She's got cross-eyed.
Drool's coming down her mouth.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We got to do something for her today. We're trying to do the new things that are in this game. Fortunately, I don't know
That
what
weren't in the other one.
Yeah.
And this game is far too new for me to look up what is new.
But what's weird is that Steam and Manga Gamer, I should have bought it off their website, they sell a complete edition, right? Where you can get all of them. But I don't understand because all of them are already in this one. So I don't understand why you would buy the previous ones because you can get everything in this one. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't get it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's because I have the other ones. Because I am getting Steam achievements, which is weird because I didn't buy this game through Steam. So maybe that's why.
Oh, by the way,
What?
those birds that you saw in the last episode that Shattered edited in,
Yeah.
the bird that was glaring was staring at me the whole time after I looked that up.
I didn't
Because I
edit
did-
that one. I edited the other picture. I didn't edit
You
that.
didn't?
No, I didn't.
Why? That was the better picture that I'm talking about.
They can just imagine it. Oh, I might go back and fix it. Maybe.
It was giving the death glare, like You better run now or else you're going to be dead.
Oh yeah, it was bad, but it's a derpy looking bird anyway. So
It's a derpy looking bird.
a derpy girl. Speak of the devil.
Derpy bird, derpy girl.
I was so tired I forgot to knock. I'm sorry. I wasn't out trying to work on you on purpose or anything like that. I don't think she buys it. I'm really sorry. Please don't kick me out and send me back home. I don't blame you. Huh? There's no lock on the washroom door, so you couldn't help it. Look at those eyes. She's like, I'm kind of glad you looked at me.
Yep.
Please forgive me? It was just an accident, right? Yeah.
She's dangerously close to giving the dirt face.
Oh, it's so cute when she gives the dirt face. You guys are gonna love it.
If you haven't seen it in the last place.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched the 2015 series, I highly recommend you go and check that out.
It was one of the best things we've ever recorded.
Oh,
that
man.
series.
Of course, if I was doing it on purpose, I would have taken a closer. What?
Nothing?
Nothing. No, nothing. No. That wasn't. Yeah, it's just an accident. Total freak accident. It's cool. Total act of God.
It's a total act of God. Sure, that's what it was.
Even though I was the victim of it. She looked kind of mad. Yeah. Well, it wasn't your fault this time, so I'll forgive you. For real?
If only women were like this in real life.
Don't do it again.
You'd have to sleep with one eye open.
Yes. Thank God. For a minute there, I thought she was going to say having a gun or the roof was just too dangerous and I just couldn't stay here anymore.
That is what a normal girl would have said.
This is
at least
not
in
normal.
a VN.
Yeah, well, I don't even know about that. But, remember, I'm taking your word for it. If it was Aki-chan you walked in on, I don't know what would have happened to you.
We already know what happens. We already know that.
Shut up! Don't spoil anything. People might not know.
This game has been out for like 3 to 4 years.
Shut up! Maybe they've never seen Go-Go Nippon before.
They chose a weird time to start looking at them.
I walked on a cure changing. No, just thinking about it makes me shiver. Huh? Good morning. You guys are up early. Good morning. I just woke up a little early, that's all. What? What is it? Something happened? Well, now... Makoto!
Don't you give us that devious look.
I know, that's like... She just wants to, like, stir the pot, you know? What is this? Something up? Not at all.
Yes,
Anyway, I'm super hungry. What about you, Makoto? You hungry?
Every time someone asks me what's up, I always say the ceiling, or if I'm outside, I say the sky.
I am. Makoto's not gonna rat me out, but this kind of thing is bad for my heart.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I'll be like Hisao from whatever. What is it?
Katawa
Shoujo.
I had a friend that was like 450 pounds, and he would stand next to you while you're sitting down, and he'd pretend he had a heart attack. He'd go, clench his chest, and then
one of these days it's gonna happen. And no one's gonna believe him. That's gonna be the shitty part.
He would fall on top of you, putting all his weight on you.
Like, oh,
and
yeah.
you just be sitting there, get off of me, you fat tub of lard. And he'd just be sitting there.
Breakfast is ready. Oh my.
When Aaron comes to visit me, I should totally do that. Make that sound effects.
Rice miso soup, which is a protein-packed Japanese breakfast soup, usually made with tofu and seaweed. I don't know, that doesn't scream breakfast to me, but hey, whatever.
Scream sushi.
Right? It's like seems like a dinner item. Whatever. Forgot to buy bread yesterday, but it's nice to do this every once in a while, right? Wow, this is... I guess you realize that I want to eat a Japanese-style breakfast yesterday. You really forgot to buy it? What? Nothing. I was just wondering why you didn't tell us to pick some up when we went shopping last night. I told you, I just forgot. But you checked over the shopping list so carefully. That's it, Ziliaki-chan. I wonder if you did this especially for... I did not. I just felt like making it. Really?
Sundari!
Alright. I thought it was just because you didn't have any bread. I didn't have bread, and I just felt like making it. Kira. Come on, knock it off and eat up before the food gets cold, okay? Itadakimasu. Come on, eat out. Itadakimasu. Ikadaki. Shut up. My Japanese is flawless.
That's what a dyslexic Japanese person says, ikadaki instead of
Ikadakimasu. Alright. Where are we going today? I don't know. What do we want to do today?
Whatever costs the most.
Let's say, I'm talking about sightseeing. I don't know. Oh yeah, that. Now we're gonna do a Makoto thing today. It's only fair.
Yeah, we definitely did some sightseeing today, though.
We did. We saw some nice sights. We saw 2 lovely mountains. Today I want to go. Okay, here we go.
We also saw a nice canyon.
Gotta break out the. Yes, we did. Break out the mouse here. Okay. So yes. Oh. Okay. So great. We already went here. So. Could go see Tokyo. That's a new one.
Yeah, it is new.
Let's go. Tokyo, everybody.
Tokyo!
I think I'd like to go here. Tokyo Station. Is there something you want to see there?
Stuff.
Oh, I'm not really sure. The station building's pretty famous, right? We passed through it. I haven't really had a chance to look around. It is made from red brick, and I believe they just completed the several-year restoration work on it. Oh, really?
Fantastic.
Awesome. That's right. There's been a lot of construction in the area for a while now, huh? Yes, they've been working really hard on renovations.
Dad, I just realized something.
What?
We're going with Makoto today.
Uh-huh.
The chances of seeing the dirt face are high today.
Oh, we're definitely gonna see the dirt face. Is there a lot of stuff to see around there?
You guys are in for a special treat if you haven't seen it.
Oh gosh. Even the station itself?
I will be paying very close attention for it.
Oh goodness. Oh goody. It groans on the weight of all the shops inside.
Oh, we're gonna be there for just all
that
day.
Many shops in the station? The interior of Tokyo Station is quite famous. Not only are there souvenir shops, but also places where you can eat and drink alcohol. They call it Tokyo's front door after all. There are a lot of new and historical things there.
Shattered, you know how I know we're gonna be there all day because of the shops thing? I went to a grocery store. Well, I went to a Walmart or something like that. I don't remember what the store was with a girl to just buy milk.
Mm-hmm.
We were there for an hour and a half.
Jeez.
Looking at random stuff when we were originally there for milk.
That's how it goes, man.
I am fully aware, but that was the first encounter I had ever had in that situation. I was confused as to why we were looking at, like, shoes, stuff. We were there for milk.
So they get you.
Yeah, buy milk.
Yep.
P.S. May look at shoes.
Well, now I'm even more interested in seeing it. Okay, then I will be your guide. Okay, thanks, Makoto. Now, see, that's new this year. When you click on, like, an area, it shows you who's going to take you to it, so you don't have to kind of guess.
Yeah.
Took about 40 minutes to get there after transferring between private railways and subways. Followed Makoto around the labyrinth of the Tokyo Station underground, and when we came to the surface...
We spend money.
Wow, that's a big... Tokyo Station. Tokyo Station.
Achievement get.
It's a famous brick station building, huh? Certainly feels like it has a lot of history. Surprised it's so small, though. Is it really only 2 floors? I guess it's pretty long. That's what she didn't say.
I was about to say, I'd be slightly concerned. Oh, that's very close to the dirt face.
It's not quite the derpy face.
It's not quite it, but it's close.
335 meters wide, apparently. That's really long.
Google time.
It was designed by a man named Tatsuno Kingo, a leading Japanese architect of the time. It was originally intended to be a 330-meter long 2-story building. However, Tatsuno wanted to surprise everyone, and it became a 335-meter long 3-story building instead.
That building is 1,099 feet wide, or length, or whatever.
That's pretty long. Yeah. 3 stories, but it's only 2? Yes, it is. The roof and the 3rd floor were lost during the Tokyo bombings. What's with those eyes? It's like she's trying to seduce us. During the post-war reconstruction, they didn't restore the 3rd floor.
There's more than one bomb that happened around here.
Yeah.
We can have another one.
It's like, would you like to raid my Pearl Harbor? They just used the two forces that were for over 60 years.
I don't know why, but I just wanted to shout "Good morning, Vietnam," even though it makes no sense in the context.
I know, right? Why didn't they restore it right away? Financial reasons. Possible reconstruction had to be cut off midway due to a lack of funding. Anyway, they said the recent reconstruction cost 50 billion yen. That's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of zeros.
That's probably like 500 million.
I think so.
I will check right now.
50 billion, that much? I guess that explains why they couldn't restore it all the way. All the recovery efforts after the war must have cost quite a bit. Even so, that sure is a lot of money. A lot of money, What happened? Oh, pictures. It's like a camera shutter. Like, what was that? It's popular tourist site.
468,700.
Yeah, that's a lot.
13,500.
Guess who's paying for it? Me. It really does make you want to take pictures.
You are paying out the nose.
God. It's been restored to look how it looked almost 100 years ago. 100 years ago, spending 50 billion yen to restore how it looked 100 years ago? That's amazing! Before the reconstruction started, a lot of people thought it would be more logical to tear it down and rebuild rather than restore it.
That makes more sense to me.
They thought building a taller, more modern building would be better.
Taller does not always mean better.
No. Because of the location, having a taller building would allow for more tenants. Then they could recoup more of the construction fees, right? However, a lot of people also wanted to keep the exterior the same. There were numerous petitions for it too. I understand how they feel. I like the retro style atmosphere. It looks nice.
So do you, Shadow. You like a lot of retro things.
I do.
It's
That's right.
from your era, after all.
Shut up. I was not lit alive during World War II.
I wasn't talking about that retro.
Afterwards, demand to destroy the building stopped, and it turned into people talking about earthquake proofing and restoration instead. So that's how the two-story building got restored to a three. Shut up. The third floor and the roof were add-ons, so it must have cost a lot to build. But thanks to that, it looks like it did 100 years ago. The northern and southern domes on either side of the roof are the symbols of the newly reconstructed Tokyo Station. Why don't we go and see what the domes look like from the inside?
Very close to their face yet again.
Yep.
So very close.
Here it is. Wow, that's what the insides of the domes look like? It's so pretty.
I've seen better.
We've seen better domes this morning.
Yes, we did.
A great deal of people come here.
And they came in a pair.
Take pictures. Yes, they did. Well, these come too. These are coming in a pair too.
Do they now?
They do.
Have you been there? Is that how you know?
Well, they mentioned that she's mentioned the northern and southern domes.
I was not paying attention to that. I was looking at her face.
Ah. It's amazing they had something like this 100 years ago. When I look carefully, I can see a lot of detailed reliefs too. They're so pretty. Yes, aren't they? It's like we're in an art museum. By the way, you can see windows in the upper portions, right? Those are hotel rooms. Hotel rooms in a station. It's called the Tokyo Station Hotel. Right next to the place we came in is the entrance to the hotel. Really?
Leave right in a train station. That's smart. Because that totally won't be loud all the time.
I know, right?
Shattered, you live next to a train station. You know how it feels.
I don't anymore.
Not anymore, but you did.
I know. I lived a hard life in the train yards.
Yes, you did.
That was a hotel.
Working them rails, man.
And you live right next to an airport.
Yes, not an airport, a military base. There's a difference.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Washi's Lockheed.
Ah.
Close enough.
People who come and go from those rooms can get a very clear view of the dome's ceilings. It really is a view unique to Tokyo Station. They're bringing out all the value you can only get here. I've only seen it in pictures, but the ceilings are very high with a fabulous grand interior and a retro design similar to the station exterior. Even though I live in Tokyo, I would like to stay there. I'd like to stay there at least once. I like to stay there too. And someday when you come back to Japan,
you ain't rich enough to do that.
Shh. Yeah, I know. We're just humoring her at this point. You should stay here and invite us to your hotel room. Oh, hey.
Oh, it's not an invitation.
You buying? Me invite you and Akira? We want to see the view from your hotel room, and then you should treat us to a delicious dinner so we can see the Tokyo skyline at night.
You're
You live here, you see it all the damn time. Why? It's like a dream. Yeah, like a dream. But, someday. Yeah, someday.
Someday under the rainbow.
That's somewhere. Wrong. You are wrong. You butchered the song.
Wrong.
I hope I can really do it someday, but this hotel seems expensive. 50 billion yen in construction fees? You know they're gouging the customers.
$1 million yen an hour here.
Yeah, who paid for it? JR, of course JR paid for it, whoever that is. In order to afford the construction
wrestling
fees.
commentator, JR.
Oh gosh.
What a slobber knocker.
JR. I like the slobber knocker Makoto, whatever that means. So I heard of it anyway.
Slobber knocker doesn't have a meaning, it's just a word.
Air
How I know is because he's used it in so many different sentences where it doesn't make any sense.
Well, the station is much shorter than the surrounding buildings, isn't it? That's right, it's surrounded by new skyscrapers. I can see one in the background.
I see two in the background.
Oh yeah, but like really tall. Tokyo Station uses only 20% of the floor space index allowed by law. This leaves 80% left over. And they sold what they had left over. You can do that? It appears you can. But what good does buying it do? You can transfer the air rights to other buildings, and the buyer can make their building that much bigger. Oh, I see.
You can own air.
Yeah. Put it in.
It's Japan, not gonna question it. I was
Well,
at
it's
a
not about
doctor.
owning the air, it's about owning the space above the building so you could make it taller if you wanted to.
I went to a doctor's appointment today, and I mentioned that I'm gonna be visiting Japan one day because I have a friend that lives there, and he literally says this: "I'm going to tell you one thing you need to know before going there. You need to figure out how to use their toilets." He said that to me, and I was like, "Oh, I got it covered. I played Go-Go Nippon."
Yeah. Because that's the end-all be-all of toilet technology instruction. Go-Go Nippon.
He was like, "Let's go Nippon." I was like, "You don't need to know."
It's kind of mysterious being able to buy and sell intangible things like that. Yes, it is, but thanks to that, they've been able to restore Tokyo Station so beautifully. That's how badly people wanted it restored to how it looked 100 years ago, huh? Guess it goes to show you how much people love the building. That's right. Now, think about it that way, the building becomes even more appealing. Speaking of which, this side of Tokyo Station is known as Marunouchi entrance.
Marunouchi.
Marunouchi.
Say that 10 times fast.
I can't even say it one time fast. It used to be full of daimyo mansions.
Call it the Mario entrance.
Mario entrance. Daimyo, those are the guys who serve the Shogun, right? Put simply, yes. Look, if you walk down that street, you'll eventually reach the Imperial Palace. That's where the Edo Castle used to be. Ooh, cool. Edo Castle? What's there now?
It's Edo, not Edo.
Shut up. This is the area his vassals lived in. Incidentally, the other side of Tokyo Station is
I thought you
entrance.
botched another word when you said vassals.
Vassals?
No, I didn't. I wasn't looking at the screen, and I hear vassals. So I look over, like, did he need vessels? And I see the word. I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently, that's a word.
That's a word. Yep.
I'm half tempted to Google what a vassal is.
It's like I think like representatives or something like that. It was merchants' town. So Marunouchi was a samurai town. The other side was a merchant town.
Land by feudal tenure on conditions of homage and allegiance.
Okay. And Tokyo Station was the boundary between them. Speaking of stations, Tokyo Station is also the basis for whether a train line is inbound or outbound. If it's moving toward Tokyo, it's inbound. If it's moving away, it's outbound. Oh, really?
That's kind of obvious.
Right? I don't know. Yes, and on road signs, what do you think is referred to or referenced when they say X kilometers to Tokyo? Huh? Where? Tokyo Station again? I'm afraid not, but the point is very close to here. Why don't we go see it as long as we're here? Okay, sure, why not? Another day. Fuck this game. $1.60.
Hey, you
Where are
didn't pay
we?
for
What
the
did we
train.
bet? What did I buy?
You didn't pay for the first train ride, Shattered.
That's true. This is Nihonbashi. It's the name of the region and also the name of the bridge. The Nihonbashi has been declared an important cultural asset.
Bridge, very important.
There's lots of famous bridges, though. Look at the Golden Gate Bridge, or the Brooklyn Bridge. You know.
Or the London Bridge,
London
which I heard
Bridge.
fell down once.
I've heard it fall down several times.
Has it really?
Yes. They're very adamant about building that bridge, though, so they keep putting it up every time.
They rebuilt it in Arizona too.
Oh.
It's in Arizona right now. Not very London-esque anymore, is it?
Nope. Now that you mention it, it does have the air of a pretty historic bridge.
How can you tell it's in a historic bridge by just standing on it?
Because she told us it was a historic bridge, so we're taking her word for it, okay?
Oh, okay.
There are statues of animals on the bridge's pillars, too. That's a legendary creature known as a Killen. Do you see the sign on the bridge below it? Oh, I see it. I can't read the kanji, though. They say that was written by the last shogun, Tokugawa Yoshinobu.
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 Can you imagine if you had that name and you lived in America? You would not.
There probably is someone that has a name like that lives in America.
Most likely.
That's the shogun's writing? The Nihonbashi was chosen to be the starting point for Japan's roads. It's where Tokyo's roads begin. The sign is kilometer 0 for the highway system. Look, can you see that pillar at the foot of the bridge that looks like a retro street lamp? That's the kilometer 0 for the streets of Old Tokyo, and below is a replica of the highway kilometer 0. This is where Tokyo's roads start? So both the railways and the roads start in this area, right?
I can just picture like in the dead center of the road there's like a train track.
During the Edo period, the Nihonbashi
Edo period now.
Was the starting point for many city streets, and it was the busiest part of the whole city. So this was the heart of Edo, huh? I can't really feel the history now. Bridge has such a retro vibe, too. There are many buildings and spots in this area with a historical air about them. Shut up.
Building and sports. You just see people playing different sports in the dead center of the bridge.
That
Cars
would
are
be
just
awesome.
lined up waiting for them to stop.
Shut up. Speaking of which, there's a department store called the Nihonbashi Takashimaya, and the elevator is still operated manually by a clerk. Boy, that guy's probably sweating every single day if he's gonna be replaced or not. I'm sorry, we no longer need your services anymore. I've been here for 50 years. A manual elevator. The clerk would open the door by hand. The elevator has remained the same since the store was first built.
Open the door by hand.
Yeah.
I could only imagine
Go
like
around.
a modern day elevator and like someone like sticking their fingers into the middle.
I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I would hope not, but that's what I think.
He's like, ah!
Me am strong.
Nihonbashi is now a major financial district, host of both the Bank of Japan and the Tokyo Stock Exchange. There are legacy department stores and wholesale markets here too. Oh, is this where we get into the Sea World from the anime? Sea Control?
Yes.
Oh, that was such a good game. So even now, this is still the heart of Japan in many ways. Yes, as it has been since the Edo period. That's a pretty strange view. Is that a highway running over the top of that bridge? There's a building in Japan that's a highway running right through the damn thing.
I know, I'm seeing a picture of it.
Shudo Expressway.
Must be really windy if you work on that floor. I can just picture like cubicles, like actual like cubicles where people work with like computers and everything. Then just in the dead center of it's the highway.
To have a highway running right over this historical bridge and so close by at that. There's been a lot of criticism, even in Japan, over the Shudo Expressway
She
ruining
looks so sad now.
I know, right? It's like it means a lot to her, ruining the views of his historical structure.
This bridge.
Many of them want to move the expressway to protect the historic scenery. Yeah, I'm sure that
That'll be fun and easy to do.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll be cheap to do. Yeah, move a whole damn expressway. Can you move the highway? It would take a great deal of money, so I'm not sure. It's an issue that's still under debate.
It would also take a long time to happen.
Oh yeah. But anyway, the original Japanese road system, the Kilometer Zero, is at the center of the Nihonbashi. Shall we get closer? Sure.
I'm just waiting for the derp face.
I hope we get to see it.
So do I.
It's right under the highway. I can see the sky through the two roads.
Ooh.
Do you see a pillar between them that looks just like the old Tokyo Kilometer Zero? Yeah, I see it. On the street directly below, it is the plate for the Japanese highway, Kilometer Zero. It's in the middle of a road full of cars, though, so we can't really get close to see it. Oh, it's right under there? So that's the starting point for the roads of Tokyo, huh? Interesting. It really is amazing, though. There's a highway right above my head. How did it end up that way? The Shudo Expressway was quickly constructed to coincide with the 1964 Olympics. The center of the city was already crowded with skyscrapers and homes, so they ended up using the rivers as land to build the expressway.
They used water as land.
Alright.
Interesting.
The Shudo Expressway ended up running right over the Nihonbashi River, so it was only natural that it would pass over the Nihonbashi itself. They had to build it quickly to be done in time for the Olympics, so they built it over the river, huh? Did they go through the woods also? And that's how they ended up with such a weird view? It's almost like Tokyo is built with layers of Edo and Tokyo over each other. Well, shall we begin walking back towards Tokyo Station? Sure, why not? How much is this gonna cost me? Oh, I was joking! I didn't want it to cost me anything.
Costs money to walk, man.
There's like toll sidewalks. I'm sorry. To continue walking down the sidewalk, you must pay $1.60.
They have like sensors, so you walk through and it instantly charges your credit card.
Oh God.
They actually have toll roads here in Texas, where it's just like a camera up top. It takes a picture of your license plate, and the farther you go, because there are multiple cameras further down, the farther you go, the more money you spend.
That's stupid.
It is, and there's no way of getting around some of them.
Jeez. That's a cool looking building. It's like an old building under a new building. That's a
Kitty.
Kitty. It's a kitty.
Kitty.
It's a kitty. Kitty? I've heard that somewhere before.
I would hope so, considering...
It's like the thing you put on a postcard, a stamp. What?
You put cats on your postcards?
I don't know. Maybe. I've never seen
it. It is Japan. I wouldn't put it past.
I'm gonna go to my post office and see if they have any cats. Why is it
They just put the stickers at the bottom of their paws.
It's the Japanese post office building. They renewed the old Tokyo Central Post Office building by leaving the old structure here and just expanding over it. There's still a post office on the first floor.
There it is.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Where are we? What is life? What time is it?
There's a clock behind you. I can't read time.
Who are you?
Who am I?
What is life? What is love? You don't hurt me.
Are you going to kill me later? It's a post office building. They call it a kitty, huh? It's probably a kite, maybe?
Probably kite, but I'm gonna call it kitty.
Kite. I'll call it kite.
Okay.
Also, it also has the meaning of kite or come, so there you go. It's called kite. Kite and kite. They love their puns, don't they?
Almost as much as you do.
There are all kinds of interesting stores inside it. There are over 100 businesses, everything from restaurants that carry food from every Japanese region, stores that cater to more traditional flavors, and places that sell Japanese goods. That's like all of Japan crammed into one building. It's like the mega pyramid thing that they were going to build all those years ago that was kind of never going to come into fruition.
Too much money.
Well, and it was like impractical just on the scale.
Yeah.
Also has an installment of the Tokyo sightseeing service, Tokyo City Eye. What's that like? Ooh, I like the sound of that. They provide sightseeing guides and tickets in 4 languages: Japanese, Chinese, English, and Korean. Wow.
I wonder how much that'll cost.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna find out. Sounds like a really nice service for a foreign tourist like myself. Seems like there's also a rooftop garden on the 6th floor. Oh, that's cool. The 6th floor would have been the ceiling of the old post office, right? What's the view like? Can we go see? Of course! Awesome!
Right by your wallets.
Awesome! I could really see Tokyo Station. You really could. 6th floor is the perfect height. It's not too high up, but close enough to where you can still see Tokyo Station. I feel like I could reach out and touch it. You're
Go ahead
exaggerating.
and try. Go ahead and try.
Yeah. Well, you could clearly see the rooftop domes.
End of VN.
God, it was really interesting to see all of the trains lined up like that. Yes, it was a wonderful view. It just shows how many trains come to Tokyo Station. That's why it sees the 3rd most traffic in the city. But Tokyo Station isn't number 1? I'm afraid number 1 is Shinjuku, number 2 is Ikebukuro. I've heard that Shibuya was number 3 prior to Tokyo Station's remodeling, so I suppose more people are starting to use it.
I wonder, you know, people had to have fun when they were naming this stuff.
Well, I'm sure it all means something. Like, it probably means, like we would name it in English, you know. Probably has some sort of meaning. I bet our names are just ridiculous to them, so, you know.
Well, there's the name of a street that I saw in Arizona that is literally called Corn on the Cob Road.
Yeah.
It was named by Native Americans. And there were teepees everywhere, I'm not even joking.
Nice. Despite its size, Tokyo Station is only number 3. Tokyo really is an amazing place. Oh, it seems like Kitte has a museum in it as well.
Oh, here we go.
It's a museum? I hadn't noticed. What kind of museum is it? The Museum of Post Office Stamps. just imagine her saying that with that face.
That would be amazing.
It's called Intermediate.
Thank you. Yes, that.
Intermediate ethic. That's what it means.
Hold on. Pause it. I need to figure out what that word means.
Alright.
There it is. Apparently it's a place.
Awesome. It appears to be a collaboration between the post office and Tokyo University. You mean the famous one? No, the other one. The one that no one cares about.
I was curious if that name meant anything. No, it doesn't mean anything. It just isn't. It's
just probably what they call it.
Yeah.
So what about the museum? Seems like it would have some pretty amazing stuff, right?
Its hours are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Well, if anyone's in Tokyo and wants to check it out, there you go. You're welcome. Oh, is it expensive to go in?
Apparently,
you'll right, let's go. Entry is free.
Apparently, you'll be there for an hour and a half, according to the polls here.
Oh wow!
Well, and the museum was rated 4.6 stars out of 5.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
But he doesn't think it's going to be great because it's free. he does not believe it's going to be all that hot.
Oh, little do you know.
So why don't we go in and see? Sure, why not?
They charge you anyways, just because you didn't think it would be good.
Are you American? You must pay. What?
You must pay top dollar.
Top dollar. I'm not racist. Yeah, we're not. It's all in good fun. We're not.
If we were racist, we would not be playing these games.
Exactly. I like the Japanese culture.
I'll be visiting them in like 1 to 2 years.
Yeah, I'll probably go there one day. I'm surprised.
You are too cheap to pay for anything. No, you won't.
Shut up. That was a serious museum. I bought this expansion, I'll have you know.
Yeah, for $7. Big
that's what they priced it.
You got it on sale. You'd have waited 1 day, it wouldn't have been on sale.
No, it's on sale on Steam. It's the same price I paid for it.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, 10% off, right? It's like $7.15 or whatever it is. So Buy it now. There were some
Or
pretty
don't and
impressive
watch us play it.
Well, we're not going to hit all the places, though.
True.
There were so many of them, too. It was only 2 stories, but it was huge. Both the taxidermied animals and large animal skeletons in this place were really interesting. I feel like we did a lot of walking. We were in there for about an hour, weren't we? The atmosphere inside the museum was great.
You broke the common time spent there.
I know, right? It felt like a place with a lot of history.
I would hope so. It's a museum.
Yeah. It was apparently decorated with the same furniture they used from when it was the old Tokyo Central Post Office.
Wait, that place was a post office?
Yeah, you have not heard any of what she was talking about this whole thing?
I tune her out sometimes.
Yeah, like the first floor is a post office and the rest of it's like a bunch of other stuff.
Whoa.
I see that explains why it has such a solemn atmosphere. But it's really generous of them to make it free. Well, that's a fascinating experience. And see, you're looking at everything so intently, I suppose men really do like that kind of thing. It was rather adorable. Adorable, really? I guess I did get pretty absorbed in the exhibits, even though getting to be in one with Makoto in a museum with that kind of atmosphere should have been my big chance, you know?
No.
It was kind of like a date, wasn't it? But I'm not going to say that to her, because that'd be weird. As long as we're out here, I should really try to enjoy my time with Makoto more. We might just grow a little bit closer.
Even though we're aiming for her little sister.
Then me and Makoto can,
What can we do?
Why so quiet? Oh, are you blushing? No. Of course not. No. Let's go on the next thing. Is it free?
Is it free?
Why are you so flustered for? You're very strange, SC. I'm not
flustered.
flustered.
You don't know the half of it.
I am not flustered.
Shattered, you are very flustered.
I can feel my face getting hot. Oh my god. Are you starting to get tired? We've done quite a bit of walking today. Yeah, that might be it. Then why don't we have lunch? Oh,
Will
good
you pay?
idea. Yeah. You want to go Dutch on this? I might be a little hungry. I am too.
I paid for both of our tickets to get here.
Alright. There are a lot of stores in the first basement floor that sell boxed lunches and side dishes. Why don't we buy some and eat in the park? The weather's so nice. It's a great idea, let's do that. My face feels so hot, a nice breeze would really cool it off. Ah, it's so beautiful. Never thought I'd see a park like this in between so many skyscrapers. That really is a nice looking fountain.
Yes, it is.
Truly, it's my first time here too, but it feels like an oasis in the middle of the city. There appear to be free rest stop buildings too. What shall we do? What? You
got a free lunch.
Hey, don't count your chickens before they hatch. I could be paying for something else at one point.
Pay $10 for something else.
I imagine we have to pay to view the fountain. Like once the time runs out, giant steel walls just erupt from the side of it. It's like, please insert 25 yen to continue.
Please insert 500 yen bill.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'd like to eat outside. The weather's so nice and it feels great out here. Very well, then why don't we sit down on one of those benches on the shade? Sweet, let's go. On the shade. In the shade, on the shade. It's all the same.
All around it.
There's so much water. It feels so... What's the name of the park? Wadakura Fountain Park. Look, do you see all the fountains? They are apparently lit up at night. Cool, it's like Vegas. They must be really pretty. I wish we could have come here at night. Being alone with Makoto in a romantic atmosphere. The fountains all lit up. It would have been perfect. My stomach's grumbling. You must be really hungry. Yeah. I guess I can't quite handle that sort of romantic situation yet. Let's sit down here. Okay. Feels nice. Having the water nearby is so cooling. By the way, we passed something like a river on the way here. What was that?
Yes, that was a river.
That was a canal. The building between the trees is the Imperial Palace. It used to be Edo Castle. Oh, so that explains the stone wall. That's right. The bridge we crossed was Wadakura Bridge, and we came in at the ruins of Wadakura Gate. A long time ago, there were gates in the stone wall that led you straight into the castle. So we're technically on castle grounds, right? It's pretty amazing you eat boxed lunch in a place like this. Well, now that you mention it, you're right. Samurai used to walk around this area. I'm sure you're right. Digozaru. What? Oh, I'm sorry. My Japanese is rusty. Didn't samurai used to say Gozaru after every... Wait, was I wrong? Oh, that's right. No, that's right. That's right. Nigozaru. Wow, Makoto, you gonna be a samurai too? You're more of a princess, though. What? I'm a princess? Yeah, well, I mean, you are a girl after all. She is as pretty as a princess anyway. That's rather embarrassing. Then I see you are my lord.
Really?
Oh, we're lord.
Digozaru means des.
Des?
Yes. D-E-S-U, des.
That's
which
it?
is to be.
Oh, okay. What? No, I'm not. I'm more like a retainer, protecting the princess. Oh, then will you protect me? Oh, bet I'll protect you, baby. Of course. Then I'll give you a reward. Here, a boxed lunch. Yeah, I probably paid for. Thanks.
I'm just checking that top right corner, like every other line.
I know, right? Be sure to protect me, Samurai-san. Of course I will, the Gazaru. Wish I really could protect Makoto. Okay, I'll eat my fill and stock up on energy to protect her from all of the bad people in the city. Oh, if you eat that quickly, you'll choke.
Just look up. Oh, you missed that. I was gonna say look up at the Japanese that it said for the choking bit.
What was it?
It was just the same exact kanji over and over again.
There, you see? Are you okay?
See, look. That's what it was.
There's a smiley face at the end of it. Right there, smiley face. Everything's alright. And it's okay.
Makoto, I need mouth to mouth.
Yes. We're back at Tokyo Station. Should we go home now? I think we have a little time left. Why don't we walk around the station a bit more? We should really buy a souvenir. No, we're going home. Oh, good point. If we forget Akira, she'll really get... Forget her. If you want to get a souvenir, she should have came along.
She lives in Tokyo.
I know, right? What am I supposed to get her?
She just got a souvenir from the place she lives.
Tokyo Station Underground is full of stores, so why don't we look around there? Alright, let's go.
We'll be there all day.
What store is this?
It's the squiggly line
It's
store,
called
obviously.
Shokoku. Kotochi
Shoko.
Plaza. They collect famous products, souvenirs, and exclusive, limited time goods that you can only get in certain places from all over Japan, which means it's going to be expensive. Like
Look at that faceless person holding that orange sign over there.
I know, right?
And then that person creepily looking over it.
It's Japan for you.
They're watching you, Shattered.
Wow, then you can buy souvenirs from all over the country without actually having to travel, huh?
Fascinating.
It's very convenient because you can get them all here. It's very helpful when you forget to buy a souvenir. Oh, they have Kyoto stuff too. Oh, you're right, they have Yatsuhashi, and it's a type of dessert special to Kyoto. You can get baked Yatsuyashi or steamed Nama Yatsuyashi.
Time to figure out what that looks like.
So many varieties. Can I click on it? No, okay, I can't. Is Yatsuhashi tasty?
That looks
Yes, I like it. It's very delicious.
That looks
I'd like to try
absolutely
it.
disgusting.
Is it that bad?
I'll show you it.
I'll check it out here in a little bit.
It looks positively disgusting. It's like a white triangle with gray stuff in the middle.
Huh. Well,
It looks so nasty.
you know, it's not about what it looks like. It's about what it tastes like. It could be really delicious. But we should buy a souvenir for ourselves. Kyoto's a place I like to go someday. We'll hold off until
A
then.
derp face.
It is the derp face. Good idea. I'm sure it'll be more impressive to you then. This place really is impressive, though. They really have everything from Hokkaido to Okinawa. Oh, regional sweets. They have limited time items only, too. Nice. And they have so many different kinds. Is this candy? That's actually bread. all sorts of sweets can go inside of it, so it's kind of like a sandwich.
How do you mix up candy with bread?
I have no idea.
How dense do you gotta be?
Unless it's like a tiny thing, and it's like a little bread ball or something with like candy inside of it. Well, apparently they're really easy to eat, so... But I'm surprised that this series has so many varieties. I never knew there was a Gotochi series. I haven't either. There really are a lot, huh? How many kinds do you think there are? There are about 80 different kinds, sir. Hey, oh, that's a lot of kinds.
It's amazing. Sugoi, sugoi.
Amazing. It really is an incredible sight, isn't it? It makes you want to try and compare them all. There's no way I could eat that many or pay for that many. You're right, eating all those would make you fat.
Hey.
I like my sweets, I'm sorry. I'm trying to slim down. There are a lot of
I'm trying to slim down by doing absolutely nothing about it.
Yeah, well, we're doing a lot of walking around. Winter time only sweets here too. It's amazing, but rather sad. It makes you want to try all of them. Aw, that's nice. So many delicious things. Perhaps we should decide where to go based on what we want to eat. I see. Where do you want to go? Let me see.
Wherever's cheapest.
Yeah, Kyoto, of course, but I think I really want to go to Hokkaido too. The food looks really delicious. Hokkaido is very nice. There are a lot of wide open space. A lot of hot springs, right? Love them hot springs. Gotta go to them hot springs.
Yes, we do.
Yes, a great deal. Some of the lakes and rivers are hot springs too. You can just go there and step right in. That's pretty crazy. Love to go in a hot spring like that. And it would be better to go with Makoto and Akira, you know what I'm saying? That's a rather bold thought to have, though. What's wrong?
No, it's not a bold thought. It's bold if you say it. Right. It's a normal thought for someone his age.
Makoto, if I can be so bold, I would love to go to a hot spring with you and Akira. Oh, nothing.
If someone dared me to say that to a girl, I totally would.
And well, there's one other place I've always wanted to go to, can we? Oh, we're supposed to go home. Where do you want to go? It is... here? Yes, Toko Okashi Land. Oh, it's like Disneyland? Okashi Land, the country of sweets. So it's like Disneyland. I saw this piece of candy at the Kombini. This one, too, and that one. These are all sweets I've seen before. This is where you wanted to go?
By the way, I saw the Kombini song after the last...
Oh, man, that song is great. It's so catchy.
I want 1, egg 2, egg 3, egg 4.
It's so catchy. This place does more than just sell sweets. Oh, really?
Really? You would think the, land of sweets would specialize in sweets. And only sweets.
It's where Japan's most famous confectioners try out new products at their shops. They don't just sell the products you eat in stores, but you can also try ones they made on site. Ooh. Fresh sweets. Ooh, you don't often get to eat commercial sweets right off the line. Right, that's why I always wanted to go. I'm so happy. Aw. Dakota's eyes are sparkling. I mean, if they were open.
Yeah,
I guess you really did want to come here.
Yeah, her eyes are sparkling so much that we can see them through her eyelids.
And you also get to see them making the sweets. Oh, you're right. The machines are moving. I think they're making chocolate. It's like Willy Wonka.
Chocolate factory.
This is how they make it. I've eaten it before.
Still annoyed that someone called me an Oompa Loompa a long time ago.
Oh, gosh.
I am nowhere near that orange. Donald Trump is, not me.
Huh. I've had that type of candy before, too. You can eat this stuff right off the line? Yes, that's the idea.
Yes, let's eat it right off the line when it's molten hot.
Hell yeah.
That's smart.
The stuff they sell is delicious, but I bet it's even better when it's fresh. Then why don't we try some? Let's try it.
$10.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that is adorable. How much is that costing me? Sumimasen, one please.
Hold on. Let me see what she has in her hands. Okay.
That
we
looks
got
pretty
ice
tasty.
cream with cookies. And what looks to be
like little chocolate
red
egg
chocolate
things.
eggs things.
I approve.
Apparently that white bin is called Kolb.
Kolb. 1, thank you very much. Oh, here it comes. The pain of the money. 488.
Almost 5.
That's not too bad, though. It's still warm. It has such a heavenly aroma, too.
Warm ice cream.
Okay, then. I don't think that's ice cream. It's probably something else. Itadakimasu. Oh, it's delicious. It's totally different from the stuff you buy at the store.
And it's making me hungry.
Oh, man. I want some sweets now. It seems so much
do
better
I.
when it's fresh, huh?
The only sweets I have in my house are Oreos.
I got Oreos, too. I love Oreos, though.
Won't be able to enjoy them for long.
Why?
Donald Trump said he's going to close all trading with Mexico, and that's where Oreos are made.
Oh, goodness. Looks like they're making something there. Chips? Oh, they're frying them up. They look delicious, so we eat there, too. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Eat something. Huh, looks like there's 4 different flavors. Ooh. You can choose your toppings. Salt and butter, cheese, pepperoncino, whatever that is. And chocolate. I know what that is. Which would you prefer?
The one I do know.
Cheese. Cheese would be good.
Yeah.
Whichever one you like, Makoto. Please be cheese. Please be cheese. No, she looks like a chocolate girl. Yeah, that's what I thought. Chocolate.
Chocolate rain.
1 chocolate. Wait just a moment, please. These are potato chips, right? I mean, dude, Lay's sells chocolate chips now. I've never tried them, but I always wanted to.
Do they really?
Yeah, they're like chips just covered in chocolate. Essentially what they're making here, it looks like.
Ooh, I gotta try that.
I know. I think they're like a limited time only thing, though, so I don't know how long they're gonna have them. I wonder what these taste like with chocolate on it. Seems a bit odd, doesn't it? But I'm sure it'll be delicious. Whatever he said. Ah, here it is. Arigato gozaimasu. Holy shit. $4.32. Take them back.
It's just like one small
No, don't eat
bar.
them. Oh, man, now we gotta buy them. They look delicious.
Take one bite out of them. This is poisonous. I want my money back.
Yes.
I gotta check if the other ones are poisonous now.
Yep. Let's see. Itadakimasu. Munch. Oh, this is so good. The salty potato chips really does go well with the sweet chocolate top. So I do like chocolate covered pretzels. So it's kind of the same thing, like salty and sweet. So I'm sure that's probably pretty good. It's a nice salty sweet taste. I could get addicted to these. I'm so happy. I wish that I could live here.
Hey now.
Here? I'm just kidding. But it really is delicious. I'm so glad we came. Dakota really is beautiful when she's happy. I'm glad we got to come here together.
She looks fat in that picture.
She's not fat. Shut up.
Well,
Really
she's
delicious.
fat in some areas, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and some all the right places. Really was. I think I might have eaten a little too much, though. I'll probably regret it later. Same here. But it was a lot of fun.
They gain like 50 pounds.
They walk out and they're just like balloons.
They walk out and their pants are around their legs because they hate that much.
Oh, God. Same here. Thank you for showing me around to so many places today. I had so much fun. The food was delicious. It seems like we've been here forever. There are even more delicious restaurants around Tokyo Station, I'm sure. Would you like to come back again sometime? Yeah.
No, it's
I
expensive
hope
here.
Makoto and I can come together then too. Oh, yeah, but... Why don't we head home now? Good idea. Oh, we forgot to buy the souvenir. Fuck it. That's right. We didn't buy anything.
That is totally what every single member of my family would say if they were supposed to buy a souvenir for me.
I'll give her my leftover chocolate chips. You're gonna be mad if we don't buy her something. Don't worry, Tokyo Station has everything.
Really?
Everything you could ever want. Everything. Oh, good. Let's eat out for dinner tonight. Eat out? You mean like at a restaurant? Yeah, a restaurant.
That tends to be what eating out is.
Well, not always.
I now get what you mean.
Obviously. Did you think I was talking about eating a bento at a park at night? No. Why would you want to do that? Well, you did come all the way to Japan. You do want to eat at a specialty restaurant at least once, right? Well, I really like Akira's cooking, to be honest. Huh? I mean, it's really good. Cut it out. Stop joking around. I wasn't joking around. Haki-chan gets so embarrassed when she's praised. I do not. I don't get embarrassed.
Guess you do use it, Barry.
Anyway, what do you want to eat? If you got something in mind, then hurry up and say it.
No.
What do I want? Let me think. A lot of things I want to try.
You guys to pay for it.
Yeah. Probably
I
get
don't
the
care
most...
where we go as long as you pay for it.
Yeah. Probably get the most of it from the Japanese restaurants back in my country. Now that I think about it, I get the feeling that the dinner Akira makes is closer to what Japanese people actually eat every day. That's it. That's what I want. What is it?
Did you decide? Akira.
I want to eat that. Look at it. Look some Makoto in the eyes. Oh, phone's ringing. Hang on. What's that?
Pizza, Japanese pizza.
I think
sushi.
This is new. I don't remember seeing this in the other one.
Let's find out. Is it
izakaya? Google it before I click on it. I don't want to regret it. I don't know what it means.
It's a restaurant.
Yes, let's go. Izakaya, do you mean what I think you mean? Like with alcohol and stuff?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, I mean there were a bunch when we were walking through the city, right? I've been wanting to try one.
Time to get hammered!
Izakaya, eh? Is that a problem? Well, you know, an izakaya is a place where you drink alcohol, and Aki-chan is... It's not a problem as long as I don't drink, right? That's true, and it's what he wants to do, so let's go to the izakaya.
Wait, Akira isn't old enough to drink yet we are. That means that we're at least 20 years old.
Is it?
Because the drinking age, for the legal drinking age in Japan is 20.
Is it? I thought I was younger.
Nope, it's 20. I checked.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I checked a couple weeks ago.
Let's go.
Also, the legal age for women to get married in Japan is 16.
Okay then.
But men are 18.
Ah. There are many different kinds of izakaya, so what kind would you prefer? Let's see. What about that one? I've seen that sign in a lot of places. That's a large chain restaurant. Are you sure? Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's go there. That thing.
Irashaimasu.
Irashaimasu. Which is great to use by shop employees when a customer enters the store. Wah! What's wrong? They're so loud, it kind of startled me.
Irashaimasu!
This guy just runs up at you with a knife.
Yeah.
Whoa, man.
He's got a hockey mask on, blood on the edge of the knife.
Sorry, I just got done butchering some meat. Please enjoy your
That's
stay.
What it was.
Yeah.
What kind of meat you don't need to know.
Homo sapien. Energetic hospitality is considered a selling point of izakaya. How many of there are you? 3. I'm taking in 3 customers.
I just picture them yelling that.
Probably are.
I'm taking in 3 customers!
For a drink, is beer okay to start with? Start with? Are you drunk? That's what everyone says when you go drinking in Japan. Beer to start with. Well, beer to start with.
Sake.
I'll have oolong tea. You're kind of short. You should have an short tea. I'll call the server. Excuse me. Wait. You don't have to call them here. Wait, you don't have to call them? What do you mean? Look, do you see this tablet? We can use it to place our order.
Ooh, fancy.
Wow, they have a system like that. Of course, there are stores where you place your order directly with the server, but that's the way they do things here. Want to check out the menu? Oh, sure, thanks. Hey, isn't this menu a little too big? Oh yeah, complaining about choice. Oh man, this is just too much stuff to eat here.
Yep.
That's another izakaya selling point. They have a broad menu with a lot of choices. Plus everything has pictures and it looks really delicious. How will I decide what to do? Lately, there's been a rise in restaurants that charge 300 yen per dish, so you might want to try them out when you're short on money and want some sake. Say no more. 300 yen plate, please. There are so many, I don't really know what to pick.
No sake. Tastes disgusting.
Oh, I'd like the karaage and some sashimi. I'll have a salad
I've had
and then
sashimi. It's actually decent.
What about you?
I will have every single beverage of alcohol.
Yes. What do we want? Can we pick? Nope, guess not. Omatase
shimashite.
Draft beer and the food in that little dish. Did you two order that? No, we didn't. Didn't the server get it wrong? We need to let him know. Oh, it's okay. He didn't get it wrong. Wait, but in izakaya like this one, they gave you something called utushi.
Ooh.
Well, being funny to say, it's also a dish. Like a side dish. It's to accompany the drink until your food comes. Huh, they have that too, but it's not free, is it? Right, they add the utushi onto the bill. Why? I didn't order it. I don't want it.
No matter what, you are paying 300 yen.
Wait, so they bring it without asking and then charge you? It's a rather strange system, but it is the custom. Yeah, right. Calling the... whatever the Japanese equivalent of the BBB is. Bringing you something you don't really want to eat and then charge you. That's robbery. They're stealing from me.
I am not a criminal.
What if you can't afford it? I'm stuffed.
Screwed. You have to work.
You have to pay. Yeah, go start washing dishes.
Yeah.
Were you satisfied with your first time at izakaya? Yeah, I like there were so many different things to eat. Japanese izakaya, so cheerful and fun. Hey, Aki-chan, do you want to stop anywhere on the way home? I don't think so. I have all my shopping done. What about you? Me? Not in particular. Ah! That's it. I could use some money. Is there a bank or something nearby where I can make a withdrawal? A bank? I'm sorry, but all the banks are closed at this hour. Really? Even the ATMs? Most ATMs in Japan close at night, too. It may be a crime prevention measure. Well, what am I supposed to do? But the
Hope
ATMs
you remember in the morning.
Yeah. ATMs in convenience are open 24 hours, so you might be able to make a credit card withdrawal there. Really? Yes, by the way, do you have any traveler's checks? No? Doesn't matter, not important. Alright.
Who uses a check nowadays?
No, traveler's checks are important though when traveling.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A traveler's check is important while traveling. I never would have guessed.
Yes, they're important. Well, you don't have to have them, but they're kind of nice to have sometimes. I don't have them with me, but why? Banks are about the only place you can cash in your traveler's checks, but they all close at 3 p.m. So if you want to do it, make sure you do it early. I see. Thanks. That should be okay. Anyway, do you think we can stop by the kombini? Of course.
Cool.
Is that okay, Aki-chan? Sure. Why not? Thank goodness I was able to get some cash from the kombini ATM. Lord knows I'm running out. They have vending machines everywhere, but 24-hour ATMs are only in convenience stores. And there are a lot fewer places that take credit cards than I had expected. Especially in smaller restaurants. There are a lot of places you just can't use them. Japan really is a mysterious country. Really, really mysterious. Day 3? Day 3. And that'll be the end of the video, guys.
No!
Yes, we can't do another video. These are long enough as is.
No!
I unlocked an achievement. Day 3. Alright.
You have recorded a 3-hour-long video. You can do it, Shattered. I believe.
No, it's getting late. I got stuff I gotta do. I gotta go to bed.
No, you don't.
It's late. It's late.
No, you don't.
Yes. I'll record some more probably tomorrow or whatever. Who knows? You just have to wait. I'm sorry. So the viewers have to wait too, so you gotta suffer with them.
No!
Yes.
No, I refuse.
Well, too bad. That's the end of the video, guys. I'll see you next time. Take it easy.
See ya.